Beliefs shape reality. First things first, let's address this. Everything you believe is a filter through which you see the world. That's right. You think reality is some kind of fixed, absolute thing. It's not. Reality is fluid. It's like clay, ready to be moulded by your beliefs. You don't get what you want, you get what you believe. And let me be real with you. If you're still carrying around those old limiting beliefs, if you're clinging to that I'm not good enough, or this is just how life is nonsense, that's your own damn fault. You're living in a self-made prison, and you hold the keys. So let me give you an example. Ever been in a room, talking to someone, and felt like they just didn't get it? Like they were completely off. And you were trying to find the words. But it was like banging your head against a brick wall. That's because your belief about how communication works is misaligned. You're looking for logic, but they're stuck in their own frame, their own metaphor. But here's the beauty of it. When you change the frame, when you change the metaphor, they get it, and you get them. Do you see failure as a problem? Good. It's about time you see it as your gateway to your success. Here's the secret. There's no such thing as failure. There's only feedback. That's it. Every time you slip, fall, fail, it's not a dead end. It's a lesson. Do you know how to learn from failure? You stop judging it. Stop labeling it as bad or wrong. You just ask yourself, what can I learn from this? That's how you turn failure into success. Think about it like this. You're a baby learning to walk. You fall down a lot. But do you stop? Hell no. You get up again. Why? Because it's not failure, it's feedback. Every step forward is built on the failure of the last step. And with each failure, you get stronger, more confident. That's the game. Now tell me, what's the real cost of letting failure scare you? When you avoid the things that make you uncomfortable, you lose opportunities, growth, success, fear of failure. That's your biggest enemy. Own it and use it as your fuel. Let's talk science for a second. You know how when you're feeling down, your body starts to feel heavy, sluggish. When you're in a bad mood, your posture gets all hunched over. Your breath is shallow and you start to spiral. That's no coincidence. Your mind and body are one system. If you want to change your emotional state, you've got to change your physical state first, period. Want to feel more confident? Stand up straight, shoulders back, head held high. Want to shift into a state of calm? Take a deep breath, slowly and consciously slow down your movements. Want to get energized? Jump around. Get that blood flowing. Your body isn't just a vessel, it's the driver. That's the mind-body connection. Your physiology is literally the map to your state of mind. The question is, are you going to let your body run the show? Or are you going to take the wheel? Listen up, because this is the secret to social success. When you show up authentically, you become a magnetic force. You think you have to impress people. You think you have to be what they expect you to be. Fuck that. You just need to be you. People aren't drawn to perfection, they're drawn to realness. When you show up and own who you are, flaws and all, people feel it. It's like a breath of fresh air. It's authentic, raw energy. Think about a time when you were around someone who was just fully themselves. You didn't have to like everything about them, but they drew you in, right? That's the power of being authentic. It's a force field, and you can have it too. Reality is a mirror. Have you ever noticed people who you surround yourself with? They're often a reflection of how you see yourself. You see people rejecting you. That's your belief about rejection being reflected back. You feel like you're not good enough. That energy, will show up in your interactions. But if you want different results, you need to change your internal state first. The more you own your truth, your worth, the more the world responds differently to you. If you're sending out the vibe that you're not worthy, guess what? The world mirrors it. If you're sending out the vibe that you're powerful, charismatic, and in control, you better believe the world will mirror that too. It's like a feedback loop. You give the world energy, and it gives it right back to you. Energy is magnetic. This is where it gets really juicy. Your energy is the currency of your life. You want to be successful. You want to attract the right people. It's all about energy. Not what you say, but how you make people feel. Ever notice how some people, they just light up the room, while others drain the energy out of it? You know who I'm talking about. The thing is, you have the ability to be the light, the one who lifts the room. You just have to tap into that energy. It's inside you, just waiting to be unleashed. You can have that magnetic charisma. It's not some mystical, unattainable thing. It's a vibe. And it starts with your thoughts, your beliefs, and how you express them. Commit to action and let momentum do the rest. Stop waiting for things to be perfect. Fuck perfect. Perfect doesn't exist. Action is the game. Want clarity? Take a step forward. Want success? Start doing something that scares the shit out of you. I know you've heard it before. Just take the first step. But what if you're not just taking the first step? What if that step is breaking free from your own doubts, fears, and insecurities? What if that step is you saying, I'm done with playing small. I'm done with waiting for some magic moment. Every step forward is a little win. Every step gets you closer to the person you know you're meant to be. Momentum is where the magic happens. And let me tell you, when you commit fully, nothing can stop you. Are you still stuck in a loop of what if this happens? Or what if I fail? Stop. You're letting fear control you. Instead, reframe, change your perspective. Here's how. You see fear. You see rejection. You see failure. Stop viewing them as walls. Instead, think of them as doors. Think of them as catalysts. If you're afraid of rejection, why not see it as a test? A chance to grow, to develop resistance, to get better. Fear is nothing more than a signal that you're pushing against the edge of your comfort zone. And you know what that means? You're growing. So here's the thing. Everything you need, it's already inside you. The power to change your reality, to shift your state, to become the person you've always wanted to be, it's all right here, within reach. The only thing standing in your way is your beliefs. If you shift those, everything else shifts. But here's the real kicker. It's not just about thinking differently. It's about doing. You've been playing small. Now it's time to step up. No more waiting. No more doubting. It's time to unleash your power. So what are you waiting for? Own it. Now take a deep breath. Feel your power. And go make it happen.